How many minks gave their lives for that ensemble?
I don't know, Jaleesa. How many cows gave their lives for your lunch? You know he had ashy feet. Men are like dogs. They are most faithful to those who keep them panting.
Who y'all think y'all frontin' on? Don't act like you forgot.
Hello babes, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So in today's video we are going to be speaking of none other than the iconic Miss Whitley Gilbert. So let's get into it. In the late 80s, early 90s, Whitley Gilbert was everyone's style inspiration. She was one of the best dressed characters on TV and our favorite Southern Belle. Whitley had high standards and she knew who she was. She never spoke down about herself and only poured into herself. She was about self-love. Whitley, without a doubt, was one of the most stylish characters in TV history. And she was a part of the bad and bougie girls who were on TV that represented black women like Hillary Banks and Lisa Turtle. Women like Whitley were needed on TV as positive representation for women to look to and be inspired by. I wish we could get some more positive representation for the youth in today's time. In the 90s, we had so many different women that black women could identify with. We had the seductress, the more conservative women, the glamour girl, the laid-back chill girl, the round-the-way girl, and so many others. There wasn't just one type of black woman being pushed to the forefront, unlike today where the only image of black women being pushed is the overly sexual, provocative image, as if every single black woman is that way. And yes, there are black women who aren't into those things and are more reserved and pulled back, and every other song isn't about their bodies and sex, but those women who aren't as revealing and sexual don't get as much attention and they aren't getting the recognition they deserve. And this may be extra, but I think they're trying to destroy the image of black women. Okay, now that I've gotten that out the way, let's get into Whitley's fashion. Whitley was the queen of prints. She wore houndstooth, my absolute favorite print, plaid, animal, checkered, argyle, abstract, and many more. And she never bored you with her looks. You were always interested in what she was wearing next because although she was a bit more conservative, she never gave you plain Jane and wore only beige, pale pinks, cream, and the colors that people tell you only women who are elegant and classy wear, which is false. Wearing just 3 colors all the time doesn't automatically make you classy and a fashionista. And yes, from time to time it will elevate your looks, but wearing it all the time is boring and it's not what fashion and expressing yourself is about. Whitley was classy and elegant, but she also loved colors and accessorizing. She wore bright, vivid colors and always pushed boundaries in fashion because if nothing else, when you love fashion, you don't shy away from being bold and unapologetic sometimes when it comes to expressing yourself. Now, let's get into some of my favorite Whitley looks. And of course, I have a ton. Basically, most of the show, every single look that she wears is my favorite. But I want to get into my absolute favorite looks. And that is when she wears her mom jeans with the long fur coat, the white long sleeve shirt, and the vest. And the sunglasses. She's turned a simple outfit into something that you could wear to run errands, a night out, or if you wanted to just add a little razzle dazzle when you didn't feel like dressing up all the way. I also love the mini red dress she wore in the first episode of season 4. Any and every single skirt suit she wore because she knew she could work a skirt suit, and that black fur coat and dress she wore when she went to go meet up with her ex Julian. She did that. She just knew she could work not only an outfit, but honey, the room. Her confidence was loud and clear. Oh, and the burgundy ensemble with the burgundy fur vest. Whitley just never missed when it came to fashion. Ceci, who styled Whitley and is a phenomenal stylist who was the costume designer for so many black 90s classics like Sister Sister, Living Single, and more, shopped at Neiman Marcus for the majority of Whitley's wardrobes for her luxurious furs, pearls, tailored suits, her dresses, and more. And I would also advise you guys to read up on Ceci and the work she has done and what she has contributed to fashion in the 90s and how through her fashion trends were started because of how she styled the characters on TV. I may even do a video about her. Whitley was the original black girl in luxury. She pampered herself, made sure she had the finest things in life, and regardless of people's negative perceptions of her and how over the top they believe she may have been, she didn't care. which is because her parents showed her how she should be treated and how there was nothing wrong with loving the things she loved. And Black women in particular don't always have to struggle and be strong, independent, and be superwomen, helping out everyone with their problems while being drained, tired, and worn out from the burdens of others, which is what Whitley represented in how her mother, who was played by none other than the legendary Diane Carroll, taught her it was what she deserved. I just feel like if a woman wants to be wined and dined and is more traditional, then it should be no one's business but the person who is interested in her. If you don't have the funds and you believe in 50-50, then date a person who has the same mindset. But don't go looking for a woman who wants luxury and then try to force your thinking onto her and get upset because she doesn't want to submit to that. Go find your equal. It's like going to a vegan restaurant and demanding they make you a steak when they clearly don't serve meat. And it goes both ways. Don't force a man to be traditional if he's not. Find someone who you are equally yoked with. I just don't get how people get online and get so angry at what a person likes or dislikes in a partner. Like, how does a stranger online who you don't even know or have to cross paths with affect your life so much? Oof, I've gone on a tangent. Whitley's fashion is so timeless and chic. Everything she wore is still in style, and the show aired 36 years ago. Whitley also knew when to dress up, when to dress down. She knew when to get a little sexy, but also knew when to pull back. But I am just in love with Whitley's style. Still till this day, her style is so good. Like, I can't even find the words for it because her style is just so good. And she's one of those people who you're always looking to for style inspiration, or on Pinterest when you type in fashion girls in the 90s. She is just one of those girls that you're always looking for, one of those women who you're always looking for style inspiration. Even if she was a friend of mine, I would totally ask her for tips because she is one of those people who knew fashion, knew what went together and what didn't go together, knew how to style for her shape, and she also knew how to style other people. I would love it if we could get a showroom dedicated to Black characters on TV. I don't know who I need to contact to make this a reality, but I would love it if I could create something like this for fashion and nostalgia lovers alike. And with that being said, this video is coming to a closing. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what are some of your favorite Whitley moments or favorite Whitley outfits on A Different World, and I will catch you guys in the next one.